In this video, I will be explaining the PHP for loop and the Foreach loop. I'll start with the for loop. The for loop is used when you know in advance how many times the script should run. I'll write out the syntax. For init counter, def counter, increment counter. This is the syntax. The init counter initialize the loop counter value. The test counter evaluates for each loop iteration. If it evaluates true, the loop continues. If it evaluates false, the loop ends. Increment counter increase the loop counter value. So now, let's imagine you want to say hello 5 times. If for loop is like a set of instructions that says hello 5 times. Now the init counter will be $i equals to 0. That is initialize the loop counter value, which is 0. Test counter evaluates for each loop iteration. If it evaluates true, the loop continues. If it evaluates false, the loop ends. I is less than 5, and if it's false, it ends. If it's true, it was true to 4, and then after 5 it ends. And the increment counter, which is the $i plus plus, increase the loop counter value, telling you how many times this happened. You can see that you have your 5 hellos. I hope you understand this. If you have any question, you can just comment below. Now let's increase it to 10. Now we have 10 hello, because we have changed our test counter. And let me show you the counter value, which is the increment counter. You can see that. Now let's say it's less or equals to. You can see that. Now let's change the init counter to 5. You can see where it started from and where it stopped. I hope you understand the for loop. Now for each loop works only on array, and it's used to loop through each key pair in array. Alright, the syntax, which is for each open bracket array as value, open curly brace, code to be executed, and close curly brace. For every loop iteration, the value of the current array element is assigned to the value, and the array pointer is moved by 1 until it reaches the last array element. I hope you understand this. Okay, let's imagine you have a list of names. You have a list of names, recent, video, Samuel. A for each loop is like a set of instructions that says, take the first name, say it. And then it says, take the next name, say it. Take the next name, say it. Do you understand me? Let's write that down. Now we have name, array, recent, video, Samuel. Now we write for each name as value, upon curly brace, echo those names, which is now value. It's going to list out all the names. You can see that recent video Samuel. So we just told it to say, take the first name, say it, and take the next name and say it. I believe you remember the BR break. You can see that. Now let's add more names. Don't forget, for each loops work only on arrays. You can see that. Then